Rayleigh, it's so nice to meet you. I'm half crazy, I got here at 20 to film around the ground. It won't cost you £1, and you'll look neat. Hope you don't get beat in this video, which is new. Good afternoon, everyone. I am in Rayleigh, not a million miles away from Southend, again in Essex, as we start our walk around the ground. I've just been watching the reserves play, or sort of most of the second half of it. It wasn't too bad, actually. A couple of good goals. Well, one good goal, one own goal, but done the rest. And look, there's a little stand here, a little covered area, a couple of little dugouts. Well chuffed. For those coming by public transport, Liverpool Street to Rayleigh took about, 45 minutes. And then I guess it was a 25-minute walk. I'm going to talk about the weather. I'm British, why wouldn't I? It's been raining at home almost consistently and hard. Oh, nice badge on the, if you can see that, fluttering on the flag. It's been raining since Thursday, almost constantly, most of the time heavily. It's been belting down all morning. I thought this could be off. Welling Garden, my local team's match, has had to be moved today because their pitch is flooded and they're playing on a 3G, still behind closed doors. Anyway, I left home in the pouring rain, got to about Barnet and it was dry. Got to London, it was dry. Didn't look like it rained in ages. Came out to Essex. These dugouts are nice. It's like a his and hers. Room for two. And there's the covered area just behind it in there. So no seating or anything, but if it rains. At the end of my story, will I ever get to this end of this story, just before I got to Rayleigh, the sun came out, followed immediately by a young girl opposite me. Said, "Oh, it's raining." I thought, oh, typical. Got off the train. It was biblical, and I mean biblical. For about 5 minutes I had to stand under cover, and then when I tried to walk here, it was really difficult because there was so much water in the road. All the cars going by were showering the water up in the air. So I think it took about 25 minutes, but that may just have been because of the elements. I'll see you on the way back. So there you go. I've been here once before, end of season. I think it was May. I can't remember how long ago. It's probably at least 10 years. I remember the walk from the station. Didn't really remember the ground particularly. One of a few places I'm allowed to come to at the moment. Just like Cressing a couple of weeks ago, really well organised. I was asked to sign in when I got here. Some guy took my temperature. I am more than happy for that to be done. I'm not going to start on what the FA are doing. It's just beyond ludicrous. But that's quite nice, isn't it? Basic. I know it's just a field. It's really warm. It's sultry. The last time I remember this sort of feel was when I went to Stamford Lions, and check out that video. That was really warm. That was an evening match, but it was this sort of temperature and this sort of sultry feel to it. So here's the teams warming up, and that area behind this team where you can see the blue sort of tarpaulin is where one of the teams changed, and the other one's changed over there in that green sort of clubhouse. Over there is a cricket field. You can, where that seating picnic table is, and you might just be able to make out the net. So there's a cricket pitch there. No cricket here today, probably be rained off. But there's also another, behind that corner flag over there, another couple of dugouts for a little pitch to the side. So decent setup, to be honest with you. This looks like Rayleigh I'm coming up to. Now Rayleigh are at home today, pre-season friendly to White Notley. Went through White Notley station when I went to Cressing a couple of weeks ago. Haven't been there actually, so that's one on my radar. was really hoping that yesterday there'd be an announcement that we could actually go to pre-season friendlies at football grounds, obviously observing social distance, obviously having to sign in. People will be sensible if they're given the opportunity. Those lumps of turf are just landed in front of me. Probably got kicked up because of the storm. It's still really firm underfoot actually, despite the magnitude of the downpour. And even if it does get called off, if we have another one now, and it has that feel about it, at least I've got a video in the can, as it were. Anyway, there's a look at the little stand and the little dugouts over there. And just sort of there's the cricket net, and there's a scoreboard just around the corner from there, which I might take a still of. And that's looking back at the clubhouse, bunch of porter cabins there, and both the teams warming up. But don't take my word for it, why don't you come to Rayleigh Town yourself? I'm sure you'll be greeted warmly like I was, and have an enjoyable day out. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, click on like. If you've hated every minute of it, click on dislike. But why not subscribe so that all future videos that I do go directly to your YouTube feed. Please stay tuned for highlights of today's match and stills at the end. And why not, once you subscribe, click on the little bell. If you click on the little bell, you wake up in the morning and there will be a biblical storm in your garden. Thank you for watching. Speak to you soon. This is Rayleigh Town Football Club. Yeah, good strike, son.
I think I was probably exactly the same when I played, if I'm honest. But...
So was I. Oh! Finish.
Hi, this is James Starling from the DJam YouTube channel. You're watching Around the Ground, and the halftime score is 2-0.
Oh, save keep.
Oh, good turn.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Go round him.
Lucky Kate. Full time, and I'm outside Rayleigh Station, and the final score of Rayleigh Town 3, White Notley 1. I think I might have just caught the White Notley goal going in, but they caught me out with a quick free kick, so apologies if I missed that. That was actually a really good friendly, played in a good spirit, high tempo and thoroughly enjoyable. Nice little ground for the level and it's well worth a visit if you can. Anyway, thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. This was Rayleigh Town Football Club.